Morning everyone, welcome to a new video. Why don't you grab yourself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, settle down, make yourself cozy, maybe light a couple of candles, because today I'm gonna be taking you along on a little study date. It's gonna be good. Basically today I'm gonna do something I rarely do, which is a full day of studying. Y'all, studying is just not hitting the same as it was during COVID. I don't know, I was on like a different level of studying during lockdown and stuff. I think it's because it was the only thing I could do, so I found it much easier to get lots done. But since starting third year and since being back on campus, I've done maybe like 3 or 4 days of full studying. I usually only average like a couple of hours each day, and then I sort of fizzle and burn. I do believe it's like because I'm doing a creative degree, so it means I'm putting like a lot more energy into like creation and stuff rather than like sitting down and doing like the rhythmical pattern of like studying literature and stuff and like writing out notes and things. Like I'm constantly having to think rather than just memorize. So today I thought I'd bring you along because for UK students our deadlines are in January, which sucks because I'm watching all my US mutuals and they're like going home for Christmas, not having to worry about exams or anything. They're literally done now. But no, my first deadline is January the 10th, and I want to get like a bulk of the assignments done before I go home for Christmas, so I'm not worried about it. That's why you're coming to join me today. I'm quite lucky in third year. I only have 2 modules to write an essay for compared to like year 1 and year 2 where it's like 4 or something ridiculous like that. But they are very long essays. So my art of translation essay is just like an essay question and I have to write 4,000 words for it, which I'm not looking forward to, not gonna lie. And then my creative non-fiction piece is like writing a creative non-fiction piece. I'm gonna be doing it about queer spaces. I think that's like 2,500 words creative writing, and then you have to do like a reflection essay on said writing on like what you've learned this module and stuff, and I believe that's also 2,000 words. So basically 8,000 words in total for my 2 modules. And then I'm also meant to have done pretty much by January, like the end goal is to like, you should have your creative piece done for my dissertation. For those of you who don't know, I'm a creative writing student who studies English literature, but I'm doing my dissertation in creative writing, and this year I'm doing it on like short stories, which I have one of. I have a singular short story. I meant to equate to like 6,000 words of short stories, so that's about 3-4 short stories. I kind of want to get focused on that as well, but right now like that's not got a deadline on it. It's just like assumed you have to reach that goal. So I'm more concerned about my 2 essays, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. Just a little rundown to give you a little timeline of what is going to happen. I'm going to be studying here in the morning, and then literally in about like an hour and a half I'm going to be going onto campus with my friend T, and we're going to go to the library and study together. And then I'll come back home and like have lunch and then sit down and study again. But I have to move around a lot because I possibly have ADHD. I'm not just saying that casually. By the way, ADHD and autism does run in my family, and I'm also a dyslexic student. But like figuring out that I possibly have ADHD has helped me learn the ways I study better, and definitely moving environments is one of them. I'm not someone who can just sit down at one desk and do like 5 hours of studying with like only breaks in between. So this morning, because it's a short amount of studying time, I'm gonna go and do like, I printed out all my lecture notes. Oh, my pens. I printed out like lecture notes, seminar notes, secondary reading things from Art of Translation. I'm gonna go through, highlight it, make sure I understand key terms. Come and join me if you want. You can get out your notes, you can get out your reading if you can multitask. I cannot multitask, so props to you if you can do that. And let's go study together. It's kind of windy, so I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me, but I finished doing my reading and I'm on my way to T's house now, and we're going to go to the library. It was actually very good. I always do this. I always overthink an essay before I start doing it, and then I do like the reading, and then the reading like reveals so many good things I can talk about, and I get really excited. So yeah, gonna try bang out a plan when we get to the library. It is sunny. It was like pouring down with rain and like stormy this morning, like actual gale force winds, and now it's sunny. So pleasant surprise, to be honest, and I'm excited to be on campus when it's sunlight. Hello everyone, I am back from the library. It was very successful actually. So I wrote out a lot of all the, like I typed up all the quotes I had from my lecture and notes, and I've written like a little reading list I need to do. What else have I done? Little reading list I need to do. I like sort of formulated my question response and then sent it off to my professor to see what he thinks I should do, and then I sat down and I wrote 500 words, over 500 words for my dissertation, which I was really happy about. It took me a little longer to get through things, but you know what, that is all right. I have writer's block in about 2 hours and a half. I'm gonna have an early dinner / late lunch vibe and then see where I am at when I finish it. I'm gonna like use my diction, like it's the thing that like records you speaking and then like writes out what you speak. Very sexy dyslexic things. Use that to like sort of transcribe what I want to be said. That was very successful last 4 hours, I must say. Like I was in the zone and it felt good. Me and T were both saying it's because like it's like a quiet space, so you can't talk to one another, and also like there's that guilt of someone else goes on the phone, you're like, I don't want to go on the phone because then like they're working and I'm not. Just matching behavior sort of vibe.